All right, guys. Italian turn five operation recovery. Um, I had 40. I had 46 to spend, so I am going to spend it on 46. I'm going to spend it on one destroyer, two transports, two infantry, two artillery, and a fighter. And you know what? I'm going to change that. I am actually, since he decided to do that, they can't do the destroyer that I am worried about right now. All right, I'm going to change my destroyer. I'm going to delete destroyer. I'll take the destroyer out. I'm going to build another transport and another infantry. All right, that's what I'm going to do. No, that'll be seven, eight. So I'm going to build three transports, two infantry, two artillery, and a fighter. Okay, and that'll be 45, and I'll save one. All right, so I'll save one. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. All right, I'm going to save one. All right, now, first thing we got to do is we got to resolve this battle. He hit me with two fighters, and he got two hits. Okay, out of the three, because I took one out with my destroyer cruiser, and he had two hits. So now I still get an A shot for that, or still get that shot, and he also will get two um, uh, fighters on that also. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and roll them together, see what happens. And I miss, he misses. All right, so we'll do it again. And he got a hit. All right, so that's done. All right, so his two planes will land back with his other planes. So he's got one, two, three, four, five, six planes in French Ecuador, China. All right, and I delete these. All right, I think I've got this the way I want to do it. All right, so next battle is going to be up here. All right, he decided to scramble. Okay, so he's going to have a destroyer and a fighter, and I'm going to have a fighter and a destroyer and a sub. All right, so he's got a four for his and two for his destroyer. Okay, that's what he's got. All right, I got a fighter and I have a sub and a destroyer. All right, so the sub can't hit the plane, so I'm going to have to roll the sub separate. Okay, so here's the other two. I'll see if they hit first. All right, so I'll roll these two, see what we get. And I got one hit out of that. All right, and this one will be for the sub, and the sub misses, so he loses one. So I'm going to roll his, and he got one hit. So since he had a destroyer, um, he loses a destroyer. All right, and he'll have the fighter left. Um, I will lose. I still have that sub to be able to go with the sub. Yeah, I want that fighter. Um, So I'm going to go ahead and take out the sub. All right. So I'll have a fighter and a destroyer. And I missed completely, and he misses. Wow. Okay, so we can roll these all together, actually. He misses there, and I got a hit. So I got the fighter. All right, so his destroyer is gone. This battle's over. I have my plane will go back to Greece. All right, his is gone, and I lose a sub. All right, so I have a destroyer still there. Okay. The other battles are easily because they're walk-ons. All right. So one infantry from French West Africa is going to go into Nigeria. So that'll go British, or Italian. All right. My tank. Delete that. All right. My tank is, and that'll go back. That will go to Italy. Okay. And artillery and my other tank will go to Gold Coast. All right. And one infantry, we're going to up to French West Africa. The artillery will stay there. All right. Over here, my fleet will stay in 31. All right. I'm going to land 2, 3, 4. I have 3. Okay, I'm going to move 2 artillery from southern Italy to France. All right. I'm going to put down 3 transports. All right. They're going to go in with the fleet, A31. All right. So that'll be 3 there. All right. I am going to put fighter, all right, in southern Italy, where the air base is at. All right. I am going to rail. Oh, you know what? I think I'll just leave them where they're at because there ain't nothing he can do about that fighter. He's got no planes over here. All right, which is good. All right. I'm going to put the rest of the units in northern Italy. All right. So I'll put 2 infantry and an artillery in northern Italy. Okay. All right. So that will be basically it. All right. So for deposition of troops in Greece, I have 1 infantry, 1 fighter. All right. In southern Italy, I have 1 fighter, 2 artillery, 2 AA, and 5 infantry. All right. In northern Italy, I have 2 infantry and 2 artillery and 2 AA. And I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. I am going to rail 1 AA to Normandy, and I'm going to rail 2 artillery from Rome, 1, 2, 3 to Normandy too. So in Normandy, I'm going to have 2 Italian infantry and 1 AA. All right. So in southern Italy, I have 2 infantry, 2 artillery, 1 AA. Rome, I have 3 infantry, 2 artillery, 2 AA, 1 fighter. In A31, in A36, I have a destroyer. Okay. And in A31, I have a battleship, cruiser, 3 transports. All right. In France, Vichy, I have 2 artillery, 3 infantry, or 3 artillery, 3 infantry. All right. In Burgundy, Normandy, I have 2 infantry, 1 artillery. All right. Down here in Africa, in French West Africa, I have 1 infantry. In Sierra Leone, I have 1 artillery. In Gold Coast, I have 2 tanks and 1 AA. Okay. Nigeria, I have 1 infantry. All right. So that's it. So I'll go for money. All right. On the tracker, I have 26 on the tracker. So that'll give me up to 27. Okay. 27. All right. For NOs, don't have many NOs, but I have no surface warships in the med, so that's 5. I got British Somaliland, which is 6. Okay. I don't have Cyprus and Gibraltar in my LME, but maybe soon. All right. So that'll give me another +6. So that'll give me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'll still have 33 to spend for Italy next term. Okay, on to Commonwealth and Russia. And then Kraken, you're going to have to recount because right now I'm sitting on my automatic board here. It says 38. I don't know if that's correct or not, but I thought I counted 37, but you have 38. Also, China. I know you took your turn. I don't remember what you spent, but you only had 2 for the last turn. So I don't know how you bought it. Infantry, if you did. I think you did buy 1 infantry. Maybe you did. I don't know. But you had 2. But also another move is what you did is you took your fighter and you landed it in French Indochina. You can't attack sea zones with the Japanese or with the Chinese fighters. They can't attack the sea zone, so you can't attack that transport. So right now, I left it in East Burma for you to be able to put it where you want to, because I know you want 1, 2, I think 3. I don't know how you did it, but I thought you pot shotted the transport, but you can't hit a transport, from what I understand, unless someone could point the rules out to me differently. But I was always told the Italian or the Flying Tigers can't attack a sea zone. So, all right. So, but yeah, because I've got you. If I go back over here and look, for NOs, you got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 because you don't call. So you had 9 plus what I came up with was 30, 38 or 37. So that's only going to give you 40, either 46 or 47. So, you know, so, that you might have to correct. All right. See you guys.